your pussy. Fucking faggot. Oh my fucking god.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Episode 78
Of
Twinks.
Twinks. No, we're like, welcome
Back.
to
Episode
78
8
of
Cocteau.
Twinks.
I didn't know that's 78.
What do you mean?
Like, I didn't know that. That's new information
Like
to me.
that's a number.
No, I was unaware that 78. 8 down. Boots.
Boots the house down. Houston, my mum just sees.
Anyways.
Yeah, welcome everyone. How's everyone been going?
I'm good.
I'm all right.
I believe you. I believe you.
Nobody believes you. You remember the IKEA bisexual couch?
Oh, yes.
Nobody believes you.
You're bi.
You're bi. Before we get into it, I would like to do a land acknowledgement. We are currently podcasting on and residing on the land of the Wurundjeri people of the East Kulin Nation. I want to pay respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty has never been ceded. White Australia has a black history. Always was, always will be.
Aboriginal
land down.
Whoa.
Fuck the colony. Fuck White Australia. Fuck Clive Palmer. Fuck Pauline Hanson. Free Palestine. Free Iran. Fuck
Yep.
everyone, literally. And fuck Jeffrey Epstein and fuck Donald Trump. And then we both get like shot in the head. But like for real, like, okay, actually, maybe you want to talk.
About the Epstein list?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I obviously I had like heard stuff about like the new stuff that's come out and how fucking disgusting all of it is. But then last night on my feed, I was getting videos. I don't want to describe the videos too much, but it was horrible. Obviously, like, did not see anything censored, but it's just like the audio of things happening. And
Did not see anything because it was censored.
I don't even know if it was censored. I don't think it was in the video. I think like the camera was blocked or something.
Okay.
But yeah, obviously what was happening was awful. And I was like, why is this on my Instagram? I really don't want to be watching this. But so I did turn it off at a point. But I was reading the comments just while listening to the audio. I was like, this is terrifying and disgusting. And why are these people still alive? Like that, I think that's the thing I don't understand about America is like the people have access to guns and more important figures are not being shot, like dead.
Yeah, totally.
Like maybe I've watched too many movies, but if I think if I had access to a gun, I would just shoot like at least 10 people and then die.
Well, I think living in a country like the US would like radicalize me because like, I mean, you just see how like truly corrupt and disgusting like the government are. Like I would kill everyone, like kill everyone. Death to all of them, like truly. Yeah, I was like obviously like recently like we've seen so much on the news of like so much of like the Epstein files come up and like, you know, everybody makes like has been making a lot of memes about it because I feel like we're at this point where like we're so desensitized to like violence and like, you know, genuine like disgusting like horrific crime. Nobody knows how to react or respond because it's like nothing will ever get done and no one will ever truly be brought to justice. Yeah. Right? Like I feel like we're kind of all at this like state where like it's like we all feel so hopeless because it's like what's the point of like actually taking anything seriously because like the world will just continue to like evil will like continue to live and like we like any yeah and like you know I feel like it's just really hard to know how to like react, right? It's a very serious thing. Like the fact that like so many of these like world leaders and like billionaires and like people with so much power are like, you know, like are like criminals and pedophiles and rapists, right? But it's like, but at the end of the day, like they will always be protected by this system that has been set up for like the past few decades,
Yeah.
like protecting them.
Yeah.
Right. Like, yeah, even when Jeffrey Epstein like died, I remember when he first died, and he like killed himself in prison, but then everyone was like, oh, it's like conspiracy, like he was murdered and stuff. Like, I feel like at the time that it came out, I didn't understand that much about like Epstein and what it was. So I didn't really realize like the severity or like the weight of the fact that like he probably was murdered because of what he had done, right?
Yeah.
But then like obviously over time, like, you know, more information comes out and more information relating to like, you know, these like all these celebrities in the US and stuff and around the world are like, or like notable figures around the world are involved in it. Even like, I thought it was crazy. Like, why the fuck is Clive Palmer in the Epstein files? Like, what's good? Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
don't know about like that because like there's so many people mentioned.
yeah.
And I don't know if they're being mentioned in regards to, like visiting the island or doing any of that stuff, or if it's just like.
But having like an association with like Epstein and like Ghislaine, sorry, Maxwell, that woman. Yeah, it's like, it is really crazy. And I feel like it's just interesting how like the generation that we currently live in and the way that we kind of like consume like news and online and stuff, like it's so like sensationalized. It's like so shocking that it doesn't even feel real, but it actually is real. And the fact that like so many of these like evil ass people have like not suffered consequence of any kind. Like Trump is like still in office, right?
Mama,
that motherfucker's still in office.
It is real.
Down, the more you know. But yeah, like even Netanyahu is in the Epstein files or like associated in some way, like was like corresponding via email with Epstein.
And I think the former Israeli president as well.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, it's just a very, very, very like insidious timeline that we're currently living in. But
It's
I
horrific.
think because like all of us are like, you know, povo working class people, like we just like we're not actually like connected to it, but like we just like view it and we're just like we're like seeing like the very like institutions that like we all like know, like just be like, what's the word, like completely like tainted, right?
Yeah. It's like, it can feel very powerless, but I think like, especially with, like in America with the ICE protests, is like the only way to get something like that big and powerful out of like cities and the country, is to protest and is for like everyone else to join together.
Yeah.
Which I think is like, is definitely happening. I feel like no matter where you kind of lie, or depends. I think you have to be extremely extreme to be pro-ICE at this point. But I'm not sure like the intricacies of it in America. But I feel like a large majority of people, especially like working class people, can see how fucked up that is.
Yeah.
And I think, everyone coming together to protest is like the only way for something to potentially be done.
But do you think that sometimes like the protesting against these like things is like also something that's like planned by like the mass media? Like, okay, for example, right? So in the year like post COVID, when like Asian hate crimes were like spiking up in the US, and there was like all the Stop Asian Hate campaigns, and then like that year for like the Oscars, it was like an Asian like sweep.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, you know, like they get to do their speech and talk about how like they're an immigrant, they came to this country, and like, you know, despite everything working against them, they were still able to like win something and like have this like great like monumental like success or achievement. And then it's similar with like the Oscars recently with like so many immigrants like winning awards, like Bad Bunny and Olivia Dean and stuff, and like, you know, being able to like say like fuck ICE in like their protest in their acceptance speech. But then like, do you think that like some of these things are like kind of planned because it's like giving us as like consumers of this media like some form of hope that like the world is like gonna change, and that like and that our fight against this is like working? I know it sounds
Maybe.
really fucked up, like, but like I think about it because I feel like everything kind of happens for like a reason, and like these certain things like this are like planted by like, you know, whoever is like pulling the fucking strings in order for us to get this like false sense of hope that like the world is going to change, and like, you know,
Yeah.
like racism will be over, and like, and you know, like equality is like is not like a pipe dream, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like maybe I don't know if it's intentionally planned, but I think the idea of it like does give like false hope,
Yeah.
because like in like Australia and America, where people can protest more freely than places like Iran, it's like you still have that kind of hope of being like, at least we can
Yeah.
protest,
Yeah.
and hopefully make a change. But
Yeah.
like, I mean, obviously, the government can't really do anything against the protests. That's legal.
Well, because like, I mean, but they're the ones that are like they're the ones that are like orchestrating these things, you know, and like ice raids and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, but then you have like these like award shows where like, you know, even the celebrities are like, you know, protesting against it.
Yeah.
And being able to like win, or like, I don't know if I'm like explaining it properly, but I just like, I think I'm just like really depressed, and like things like this giving me like a false sense of hope that like the world is going to change. Like it's like not working like it used to. Like with the Oscars, like when Michelle Yeoh and Ki Hui Kwan won for Everything Everywhere, like that changed my fucking life. Like I think like if you're Asian and you watch that those acceptance speeches, like you will fucking cry every time, you know. When I remember I watched those with my sister, and like we were just like so like it was amazing to see that. And
we
it
should
gives
watch it again.
yeah, and it gives you this like hope that like, oh my God, like, you know, that you can rise against adversity, and you can achieve your dreams, and despite like, you know, the world working against you and like and stuff. But then like it's like the year after, then it's like then there was like not as much like Asian success, and then you think like, are these people only getting awards like because it fits with like this narrative that they're trying to push?
Or maybe just nothing as good as Everything Everywhere All at Once was made.
But
Maybe.
yeah, I don't know if that's like a really like nihilistic kind of like viewpoint. And of course like you know, things like seeing like people of color like success in the arts, like succeed in the arts and stuff, is like so inspiring. But then it's like, I think a part of it just makes me sad, because it's like no matter what, like being like a Hispanic like celebrity and then winning like an award like a Grammy or whatever, and like, you know, being recognized on like such like a public, like a world scale or whatever, but then like seeing what is happening to like your people like in the streets, like in the country that you live in, is like, I mean, I feel like it's just like you, like I feel like you would just feel this like sense of like guilt, you know, like why do I get to win and be successful, and meanwhile like the rest of my people like suffer. You know, it's like almost, it's so dystopian, right?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like even like with like the like, you know, like the Met Gala and stuff, people attending the Met Gala and whatever, but then it's like this like such a garish display of wealth. We talked about this in the past, but then like seeing like what is happening like outside of this, you know, it's like I feel like no matter how much I succeed, like I can't celebrate it, because I feel like it's like you look at the rest of the world and how much suffering exists and goes on, and it's like it doesn't make your win or your achievement like feel worth something.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think like there's like a bit of guilt in like achieving things when you think about like how other people are living. I mean, like even like getting to live in Australia is like a huge privilege. And you think about other less advantaged countries, or countries where people get killed every day. And it feels like, well, I don't know. I think you just have to you have to make the most of it, and make the most of your privilege and what you have. And I think it's the same with like any achievements you have. Is like you have to be proud of yourself. Like you have to kind of keep going. and celebrate the fact that you made it, and you made
Yeah.
it partly because you had more access to things, or like you have the freedom to do those things.
Yeah.
So you should definitely celebrate it, and while acknowledging that other people don't get that opportunity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I want to be like, one day I want to be really successful. I really want to like look at my life and be able to say that like I made it.
Yeah.
But then it's like with that like, that wealth and that success, like I want to do something with it. Like I want to help other people. But it's hard because I feel like I'm in this like weird like I'm going to be in this like limbo, in this gray area for a while where like I'm just like this kind of like sort of recognized public figure, but I'm still broke. And I just have to keep pushing and like keep trying to like, overcome and become more successful so that like eventually like I can finally give back to a community that has like always given something to me.
Yeah.
Like but it's hard. Like I feel like when like this current phase of life that I'm in right now, it's like it's really hard to like to know like what I can do to help, I guess.
Yeah.
So even last year I was like, because I mean I was working a lot more last year or the year before. I was working a lot more, and I was like, no, 2024 I was like earning a lot more money through tricking. And I used to donate like so much money to like all of my friends who like needed surgeries, and like all the dolls who needed surgeries, and like to Palestinian like mutual aids and stuff. And like I really liked being able to do that. But then it's like I now I'm at a point where like I have no money.
Yeah.
Or like the money that I have, I'm like trying to put into like fixing my issues, like my personal like mental health issues. And it like I don't know, it sucks. Like I wish I had expendable money, or I like unlimited money, and I could just give money to whoever.
I also wish for unlimited money.
Yeah.
Genie, give me unlimited money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like that's a great thing to want to do, but I think like until then, you really just need to acquire the money first.
Yeah. Also, I think I'm not gonna go to the US this year. I just don't want to. I really don't. And like I know so many people who live there who like I know that like I would like love to meet and like kiki with and stuff. But like I just like I fucking hate the US, and I hate everything that I've seen on the internet. Besides Mamdani's New York.
Yeah.
Like besides that, like everything has just been like so like off-putting. Like I really don't want to contribute to like their economy in any way. So yeah, but
we'll find another goal. Go to Thailand, bro.
Yeah, the goal I guess is to just be alive.
Yeah.
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 I really hope that the part that you like when I edit this and like I have to sync the audio to like the video, if it's like really hard, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm serious. I can't believe you paused it. I wonder where it paused.
I don't know why it paused. My hand wasn't even there.
I know. Maybe you were just like touching something.
Just fingering myself.
But anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. No more America. China number one. Am I right?
My Hong Kong trade, he texted me back. So I was talking about this in a couple episodes before that like I like messaged him and then he like left me on red. He like finally messaged me and he was like, "Hey Jade, like just want to tell you that like I like miss you and like I'm thinking of you." This is like literally like over 2 weeks after he like had left me on red. And then I messaged him and I was like, wow, like look who comes crawling the fuck back. Like what?
It's
like
Hong Kong trade.
Your first 10 hoes didn't pick up the phone and then you like decided to text me. But I like fully said to him, I was like, if you don't want anything to do with me, like just tell me. Because like I would much rather know that like this is not going to work out and we're never going to see each other again and be able to move on with my life in comparison to like yearning for you on company time.
Yeah.
Like literally like don't fuck with me, right? But then we like talked about it and then he apologized. He said that he's like, I know he's like a busy person. I'm a busy person too, but I was like, you know, the least you could do is just like you couldn't even like thumbs up the message, like literally, right?
Yeah.
But he said he wants to like call me sometime, so I guess we'll talk on the phone.
I'll
But
get his secretary to call you.
he's gonna
Pass on a
pencil me
message.
into his fucking schedule. But it's cute. I don't know. Like we just talk like sporadically, and I guess it's like fine. But I think I was like that whole debacle like made me sad because it's like, I mean, this is the thing when like you meet people when you're overseas, like you don't know for sure if like you're ever gonna see them again. And
Yeah.
most of the time if the stakes are low and if it was just like if it was just dick, like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But I feel like this guy that I met, I really liked him. And I was cut that like I felt like he didn't like me back because he like just ghosted me.
Yeah.
But you know, he breadcrumbed me again, so we'll see. No, I'm just like I think
But I'm
it's just
still getting breadcrumbed.
yeah. I think it's one of those things. Is like we just like text every couple days, and like it's very like I'm like trying to just not put any expectation on it. I do still listen to my Spotify blend with him.
But that's just because the music's really good, right?
It's okay. Honestly, I think my music is better. Like his contribution to the blend is like all this like Kodak Black and like 21 Savage and like Lil Wayne, which is like fine. Like I like Lil Wayne. But
That's 20-year-old entrepreneur music.
I can just like imagine him like at like work being like, oh, like boys, like we're gonna do it today. Oh, we're gonna fucking do it. Like this is gonna be the one. Like hustle culture.
Yeah. That's what they play when it goes past 6 p.m. and it's overtime.
Yeah, literally.
Come on, boys, let's do it. Well, yeah, I think see how it goes. Keep picking up the breadcrumbs and keep getting breadcrumb, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, no, I it's officially been like over a month since I've like dated or like slept with anyone. And I think it's like it's been good for me in like a lot of ways. It's been like it's been very hard. You know, I like honestly, like I mean, I think I'd be lying if I said that I was doing better than I was doing worse. Like I think I'm like I'm just depressed, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like a better way to like word that.
Yeah.
But like I mean, you know, obviously like I'm trying to work through a lot of it. I saw my psychiatrist for like yesterday. And like it was good. She was like nice. She said clock it.
Did she? No, she didn't.
She said she was talking about something. She was like, when you recognize that, when you clock it. I was like, clock it? I was like, okay, girl. Like, yes,
Can we get a clock
girl. Like, can we like, what's the tea, girl? I was just like, you know, and then like even when we like when we started the session, she was like, so this first session is gonna be a bit of a vibe check just to see if like we, you know, align or like, you know, if we can like if I can help you and stuff. I mean, she's just young. Like obviously like older than me, but she's just young. So I was like, okay, whatever. But she was nice. Like I would like tell her stuff about my life and she would be like,
I don't know. I think
let's get this roast to cooking.
I mean, it's probably because she's young, but she's probably also just trying to relate to you a bit.
Trying to signify that like she's like listening to me for sure, like by making.
Oh, I was talking more
noises.
about like the vibe check.
Oh, like
and
the what?
the vibe check. The vibe check
Oh,
and
right.
the clock it. But
Yeah.
clock it is like an actual thing people say.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyways, she's mixed. She's like half Egyptian, half Maltese. Yeah, no, she's a key. I said to her at the end of the session, I was like, "You're mixed, right?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "What's your background?" And then she told me, and I was like, "That's why I picked you." You know. She was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, because you're not just some white girl." But yeah, honestly, like the psychology clinic that I went to, like the entire like what is it?
Clinic.
Like you look at their profiles online, like every single majority of the psychologists were like all white girls. Like there was no like Asian person. There was a South Asian woman, and then there was like this like like I just feel like there weren't many options for like a person of color as a psychologist. But this is like real tea. Like I will never go to a white psychologist like ever, you know, because like I just like.
You have too much shit to say about white people.
Yeah, like, and also it just doesn't like I feel like I can't talk to like a white person about like my issues. I feel like there's just too much like cultural difference or like things that they don't understand. And obviously like a psychologist is not going to give you like their personal opinion and give you their like personal like 2 cents, but it's like things that I can explain to a person of color, like I just feel like a white person will never understand. And there's no amount of books that you could read to be able to understand like the specific cultural differences, you know?
I mean, I feel like a psych would like totally agree with that. I mean, like, especially the fact that like you would prefer not to. They're like, don't talk to me if you'd prefer to talk to someone else.
But no, she was really good. She gave me some good bits of advice, and at the end of it she said that she feels like she can help me and she wants to work with me, and I was like, I want to work with you too. So we'll see how it goes.
You guys hug?
No. But yeah, I think mentally I haven't really been doing that good. Like if I compare it to last month, I've definitely been doing a lot worse. Yeah, and I think it's been affecting like a lot of things in my life. Like I don't feel that like I don't feel that good about like the podcast, and I don't feel that good about like my friendships. I don't feel that good about like my family, and it's not that like anyone is like doing anything to make me feel like this. Like I think it's just me and the fact that I'm so like I'm just like fucked up, you know? Yeah. And I think like cutting out like so many distractions in my life, like work, for example, like I haven't been working a lot, and cutting out like sex and dating has really confronted me with this like truth that like I just like I really hate myself, and I really hate like my life. Yeah, and it's just like it just sucks because like I have like an amazing life. I have like amazing people in my life. I live in like a beautiful house in a beautiful suburb. Like, you know, I'm like physically like my body works, like, and like, you know, I have so many things in my life to be grateful for, like my family and stuff, but I just like I don't know, like I just really I think that part of my brain that is meant to practice like gratitude or like I don't know, like it just doesn't work. And I feel like the perception that I have of my reality and my life is just so like it's just like genuinely just like warped, you know?
Yeah.
Like anyone would kill to have the life that I have, you know? Maybe not be the person that I am, but to have the life that I have, like, yeah, I think a lot of people like envy that for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know. I just feel like I'm such like a, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know if this is like the right word, but I feel like I am the worst part about my life, right? Like everything is like correct and everything is right except for me.
I would say there's probably a better way to say it than just putting it all on yourself. I think the main part is that you're heavily depressed.
Yeah, and like, but I'm saying that like that's the issue,
Yeah.
you know? Like, not that I'm not trying to claim that like everybody is like perfect or whatever, like,
Yeah.
and everybody has like a perfect life and has never experienced like, you know, mental issues or sadness or whatever. I'm just saying that like I feel like a blip in my own life, like that I'm the only reason why things are like not good or just like kind of like, yeah, I
The
don't
way
know.
they are.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I do this a lot, which is not so good, but I like always imagine like everyone's life without me in it, or just like the world without me in it. And I always think that like it would be better. Like I feel like it would improve the quality of like other people's lives if I was gone, you know. And yeah, I know that's not like a good thing to think, but
No. Can't help it.
yeah, I just like feel it a lot. I don't know if it's like a thing of like I feel like I bring a lot of shame and embarrassment to the people in my life, and maybe that's just, and like maybe that's not true, like maybe that really is just the way that I like perceive myself. It's all in my head or whatever, but
You're fucking crazy.
but yeah, I know like that it is like a disgusting way to view myself, and I know that it's like wrong, but I would be lying if I said I didn't feel that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had like a pretty bad episode a couple days ago. But yeah, I was really upset, and like not for really like nothing happened that was like a catalyst for it. I was listening to Cameron Winter's heavy metal.
So there was.
But I was listening to heavy metal like on my tram ride home from work, and even while I was at work, I was just feeling like so fucking depressed. Like I just like so depressed that I like went nonverbal. I think my coworkers could tell that like something was like wrong. But yeah, when I went home, I was like really upset, and I was like inconsolably upset. And like, yeah, I resorted to a coping mechanism that I used to do that is not good. I don't really want to, I'm not going to go into detail about that. But it was really bad. And I just like, I mean, I did it because I knew that like it would make me feel better. And then while I was doing it, I had this like, I had this moment in my head where I realized like, you know, I'm so fucking unwell. Like I'm so like this is like not okay. Like I need to do something about it. So then yeah, I was sitting on my bathroom floor and then I pulled up this number and then I like called this suicide hotline. And they didn't pick up.
They fucking owned you. Which one was it?
It was like the Northwest like psych like because it's like it's like a psychiatric like institution or whatever
Yeah.
for like if you're living in this area.
Okay.
And yeah, they didn't pick up and I was like sitting on the bathroom floor like, you know, listening to like this weight music like do 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 do. I'm like, girl, bye. Like literally the fact that the fucking suicide fucking hotline didn't even pick up on me, like they were telling me like keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Like no one's gonna fucking save you, bitch. I was like,
Maybe it's a tactic. Maybe it's really just to shock you and be like, oh. Snaps you out of it.
I actually can't.
Is it
actually
24/7?
fucking can't. Yes. Yes, it's fucking 24/7.
Does it make you, probably not a very appropriate question to ask.
What?
That kind of just means that other people are in the same boat.
No, but maybe they just didn't have enough people working at the time or something. But like, you know, I've never called a suicide hotline before in my life because I always thought it was like bullshit. And the one time that I'm so like I'm genuinely at breaking point. I'm like, I need someone to talk me off the edge right now. And I, you know, swallow my pride and call them and they don't even pick up. Like, I was just like thinking like in that moment, I was like, okay, this is just like a sign from the universe. Like you need to die. But then the idea of that was like so funny that like I like stopped being sad for like a brief moment, you know. I was like, this is actually just like hilarious and I'm gonna farm this for views on the podcast.
I need to live to tell someone this.
Literally.
You should have called one of the bigger ones. Like the big name
like
ones.
Beyond Blue or whatever. I mean, well, you know, hopefully in the future I don't get to that point, but if it does happen again, then sure. But yeah, and then I was texting one of my friends at the time and then I told them that I was sad. So then they picked me up and then drove me to the beach. And then we just like looked at like the water.
Yeah.
And then I like calmed down.
Calm down.
But yeah, I just like in that moment, like I don't think I wanted to end my life, but I was like hurting myself and I wanted to talk to someone to tell me to stop, you know, or give me a reason why I should stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I my psych gave me some good advice. She said that if I think about harming myself again in the future, I should hold ice, like a block of ice. It's a safe way to hurt yourself because it burns. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try that next time.
You could
because my body is too beautiful, you know.
Every time we talk about this, I have a new idea. You could put a cockroach on your stomach. What?
And what would that do? You get it off me, yeah!
I don't know.
Well, actually, like, you know, I like last night I had this like scare because I was like in the bathroom and then I was like in the bathroom like late at night and then I was like, I was just like chilling and then I like looked down and there was this like giant ass cockroach running towards me and then I like screamed and then I killed it It was horrible. I don't like killing bugs because I think that like all bugs should live, but just like not in front of me. So I killed it. And it was disgusting. And I was like spraying it with like bug spray, and then it was still like moving, and it was like, ah! And I was like, ah! But then I used my sandal, and then I like smacked it, and it died. But yeah, I hate cockroaches. It was massive. It was like the size of like a toy car.
But back to what you were saying, I think like a lot of it's horrible and I'll never understand it. But I think like the main thing, or like a point I wanted to say, is that you thinking that the world would be a better place, or like people would, your friends and family would benefit from you no longer being here, is just stems from you hating yourself and thinking that you're at fault and you're to blame for how your life has turned out or how other people's lives are affected by yours. We don't feel ashamed of you, and we don't feel like we hate you. Yeah. We love you. We love you. And you stay here. But you need to learn to stay here for
You'll
yourself.
float too. Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's hard. I think like the more that I've known you and seen your depression, a lot more just kind of makes sense to me. Like you were just very depressed, and a lot of the things that you say about like how you feel about your life or other people's lives, it's like the main underlying thing is that it's just the depression. Like not like it simplifies it, but that is like the main thing. Like feeling like other people hate you, like a lot of the time makes no sense to me, because I'm like, well, we clearly don't hate you. Like that's really obvious, isn't it? But it's like it's not actually that easy to realize and to really hold on to, I think, is what
Yeah.
I'm learning.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Wait.
Bring it out. Do you want to hold it? Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The healing
whoa.
starts now.
Now?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. Like, I mean, like my thing is that like I know that I have like so many like mental issues, and I feel like I kind of question like what if, like I know that like this shit doesn't just like go away. Like you don't just do like therapy and meds and then you're cured. There's no cure for the way that I am, and there's no fix for that. But then I think like, you know, like if that's the case, like why do I want to keep living? If like it is like I always question if like the quality of my life is ever gonna improve, or if it's ever gonna get better, or if I'm ever gonna be able to like really like accept this about me and live with it and like overcome it, you know? Like if that's not the case, then like I don't know, I do think sometimes like what's the point? What's the point? And I think I'm trying to find that kind of like that purpose in my life, or that thing that keeps me here.
Yeah.
But it's just hard,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I mean, you've had depression since you were 16.
Probably since I was born.
You're born with it?
Maybe she's born with it. I think
but
I've
there's-
been like this, like,
in the womb.
yeah.
Don't let me out. I want to stay in here. Don't get me out. That's you before you were born. But there's been times where it's like obviously worse, and times where it's better and you're able to enjoy yourself, right? You don't have to lie.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, yeah, of course I can experience like happiness and joy.
Yeah.
But like is that There's like a 5% joy and a 95%
Yeah.
sadness. Like I
Yeah.
don't think that's a like to
No.
me like the fucking trade-off or the payoff is not worth it.
Yeah.
You know, I have experienced like, you know, peak happiness like a lot of times in my life. And I know that I have a lot of moments in my life that I'm grateful for, that I was able to live that and to experience that.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of what I feel when I'm angry or when I'm sad is like, it's just like, it fucking sucks. Like it's just horrifying.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think like a small window of happiness
Yeah.
is worth all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have been happy before, Ethan.
No, that's no. I'm not just saying it like that. I'm saying like, yes, like you've been happy before, and that's something that you are wanting to chase. And it's like, even though medication and therapy and stuff is not a cure, like hopefully that happiness will be more frequent, and that the lows that you face or the sadness is less extreme.
Yeah.
And then slowly, it might feel more worth living your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying like, oh, you've been happy 5% of the time. You should not die.
I
The
mean, that's
5%
kind
is
of what it's giving.
Now?
That's like what it sounds like when you say that.
Okay, well, that's what it initially sounded like, but now that I've cleared it up.
Well, yeah.
If it stays at 5%, it makes total sense that it's unbearable to live like that.
Yeah.
But I think it'll get better.
Yeah. I mean, here's to hoping.
Cheers.
Did you want to talk about I don't know, there was something.
Oh, yeah. So I was working the other day, and well, this is very important to me because I'm not usually a nostalgic person, and I don't like thoughts don't occur to me. I think I've said this before, but I was working, and then there was this dog in the store, and he was lying on the ground, and then I lied on the ground with him and gave him a little cuddle, and I was like, this reminds me of my dog. And then I was like, I don't think I want to work anymore. I think I just want to lie here with my dog. But that's one thing. That's like not very important. But then later in the shift, there was this old guy in the store who had like disgusting toenails. He was maybe like 70 to 80. And he was very, very chatty. He was talking to me about the tennis. And I was like, I don't really like talking to customers all the time. I prefer to do jobs out the back. But I was like, okay, like I'll chat a little bit. But then as he was chatting, for some reason, my dad came to mind. I don't really know why. Maybe it's just the fact that he's white and talking. But I was like, I'm just thinking about my dad now. And then I was like, here's this guy who's like 70 or 80 and he seems pretty like, he's got his wits about him. He's obviously able to come into the city by himself and shop by himself and go to the tennis and do what he likes. And I was like, damn, my dad is like, I can't have a conversation with my dad now because he's got dementia, if you guys missed that part. Because he can't really hold a conversation. He can't go out without a carer. He's lives super far away. I barely ever see him. I was thinking like how much it would suck for him to lose that at such a young age when other people are probably 20 years older than him and super duper healthy. And yeah, so I was like, I think I stayed and spoke with the man way longer than I usually would. And I was like, just letting him talk because I was like, I feel like he just really wants to socialize and talk with someone and make the most of his outing or his day. And I think that's kind of changed my perspective on old people. And I think they should stay.
That's beautiful.
Because I was planning that, I'm not going to say, we'll get demonetized. But
you were going to create that missile bomb to nuke all the old people in this country.
No, I wasn't. No, I think like old people, like there's people that hate old people and there's people that love old people. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm like, they're whatever. They're just like normal people.
Amelia hates old people.
Really?
Yeah, I miss fun bags.
I don't
You hate
blame
old
her.
people.
Not you say
Yeah,
that because of my
because-
road rage.
Yes, because you're
My
fucking road rage and you've been like driving on the road and there's been this poor like 80-year-old woman who's definitely on her last fucking legs. Like this is her last week of living on earth trying to cross the fucking road. And all you have to say is, oh, get the fuck off the road. Oh, you fucking it's so fucking slow. Oh, I'm gonna fucking hit you with my car. I'm gonna hit you with my car.
Look, if it's her last week to live, she's trying to end it early by driving. Like, why is she on the road? But
it's
that's
like,
not even. That's not, I don't have road rage. It's just passion.
road passion, right?
Yes.
You have road you have anger issues, but you have like road anger issues, but they only like I think they like your anger only comes out in like these situations that you perceive as like high stress. Someone's taking like 3 seconds longer to cross the road than they normally should. Like, I gotta fucking kill you.
No, I don't do that. I don't. My road rage is not that bad.
Anyways, I mean, I think old people are like chill as fuck. Like, I don't want to be old. Like, I want to
We know.
I know that I'm never gonna live to that age where like I'm genuinely that old. But like, I think like most of them, the non-bigoted ones are like chill, you know. Sometimes I meet like really cool old people that like are like really progressive, or like old people that like dress like they're young and like do like young people things, and I'm like, y'all are fucking awesome, you know. Also seeing like old trans people and old gay people and like old like, you know, gay, lesbian, all the gender appropriations. I really enjoy seeing that because it's like
love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's just beautiful, like to see like gay, like a queer, like older generation. It makes me feel really. It does give me a bit of hope, for sure. And also all those people, like so many of their friends and stuff, like died during like AIDS crisis.
Yeah.
Just really sad.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. It's like they're like living in their friend's honor.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, another thing about this white guy was, so I was kind of like in my head, he was like almost like talking to my dad. And then at one point I went out the back to get him a shoe for him to try on, and I came back and he was talking to these two like younger Asian women, and I was like, oh, he's still got it. I swear he spoke to like maybe 5 different Asian women. I was like, oh, he's like,
Thank God I didn't. Yeah, thank God I didn't visit you that day. Yeah, sometimes I see people that remind me of my dad, like especially like just like like Chinese uncles,
that
or like
looks a little bit gay.
or like middle aged like guys, like yeah. But I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess it goes to show that like the memory of someone like always will live on. I like how your brain can do that. Can like you see something and it's like associated with like someone in your life or like a memory or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. You know, I've mentioned how like a lot of my memories, or like the things that trigger my memories, is like the temperature, like the weather.
Okay.
Have I mentioned that?
No.
Oh, well, like sometimes when I go outside, I'm like, wow, it's like movie world weather.
Okay.
And then I'm reminded of movie world.
Yeah.
Or like when it's like nice and rainy, I'm like, oh, it's like League of Legends Day.
Yeah.
But it's pretty rare that I'm like, because I'm not a very nostalgic person at all. But yeah, that's why when I was at work, I was like, why am I thinking about my dad right now? I'm meant to be thinking about whether these shoes fit this guy. I need to lock in.
Yeah.
But I was like, I think it's kind of nice to remember that I have a dad and that I had a dog. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when you were at my house the the other day, and then that woman was walking past with that dog that looked exactly like Oreo. Yeah. Except like a friendly, much nicer Oreo.
My dog was lovely. He loved me. Not you. Yeah, no, that was
Ethan's
a cute
dog, when
dog.
I would visit Ethan's house, like when Oreo was like alive, I would like walk into his house and then I'd be like, hi, Oreo. And then Oreo would be walking past, glance at me, stare at me for like 3 seconds, and then turn his head back and keep walking.
And slowly walk away
Yeah,
to the other side of the house.
Literally.
He was
Racist
scared
ass
of you.
dog.
He was scared of you. Maybe it's
Yeah.
because you stomp so much.
Yeah, or maybe because I pulled a knife on him once.
Yeah. That did happen, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, because I was gonna eat him because I'm Asian and like Asian
Right.
people like eat dogs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then another thing with my dad is like whenever like anyone mentions like dementia, it comes up a lot at work for some reason. Like someone like knowing someone that has dementia, or like a customer comes in with like they're like a carer of like someone with dementia, or like it's their parent with dementia. I'm always like, damn. Should I say that my dad also has dementia? To like have a conversation about this.
I mean, yeah, like you definitely like if you wanted another person's like insight on like their experience with like having someone in their family with dementia, then like, yeah, for sure. I think it's good to like talk about it. It's not like you shouldn't like stigmatize it or feel like it's something that you can't talk about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Or it's more like yeah, there was this lady that came in with like either she's a carer or the daughter. But then like yeah, her mum or client had dementia and then was in the store, and then I think the younger lady felt like kind of bad for like how the older lady was like acting because of the dementia. And she's like, oh, sorry, she's got dementia. I was like, oh no, it's fine. And I don't know, like I feel like it's extremely difficult to be in that position as the carer. And I feel like I probably should have been like, I see you.
Yeah. I see you.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a weird thing. I don't know when my next visit with my dad will be, but I think I've been thinking about it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you do, let me know how it goes.
Of course, bro. Of course.
Yeah, I'll talk about my nude. I I don't sext like ever, and I don't ever take nudes because I think my body is like disgusting and I hate looking at my naked body. I mean, this was like why for like a long period of time I would only ever have sex with like the lights off.
It's crazy to think about considering some of the guys you've been with. I'd want to have the lights off, but for a different reason.
Yeah, but like yeah, I don't really like, I don't ever sext or take nudes or whatever. The last time I remember doing it was like I had this like American boyfriend on Discord when I was like 18 or 19 or something. This guy from like New Jersey.
He's probably listening.
I met in some random like chat room, and then he would always ask me for like pics, and then I was like fine, and then I'd send him like pictures of my body that like I just hated, but he was like always obsessed with it. I remember he asked me once if I wanted a picture back, and I was like, no. I don't care. I was like, I'm sorry, but like a photo of like a veiny throbbing cock, like it's really not gonna do anything for me. Like it's really like that shit is like, it's scary. It's like really confronting when like you see the types of nudes that guys take, like, you know, with the fucking camera flash on, and then there's like a fucking bundle of like pubes, and then the dick is like slightly like, it's like throbbing and like red. It's really, really confronting and scary. Like when you see nudes from like there's never any like creative direction.
Yeah.
Like I want some creative direction. I want some art direction. Like the lighting needs to be good, you know? Like I don't want this like full frontal, like look at my big fat cock that I'm gonna fuck you with. Like it's just scary, right? So yeah, but anyways, I struggle to take nudes. But then I was sexting someone, and then I was like really, really like horny. Obviously, like I haven't had sex in so long, so I think it was just like I've been in heat. Like the past few weeks, I've just like been in heat. Like, you know, if I've bought a coffee and like the fucking barista hands me my fucking coffee and our fingers touch, like I will fucking cream in my pants.
You're just a horny barker.
I'm just a horny baka. Kakaguri Masha. That's literally what these past few weeks has been giving, right? Anyways, so I was sexting and then I like wanted to take a nude and I took this nude and girl, like this nude was so cunt. Like I showed you it. I got Ethan to review it and he rated it a 9 out of 10. Why'd you take the point off?
Reasons.
Not enough dick. Where's your dick and balls? That's
Where's the dick?
Where's the dick and where's the balls? Why?
Because I felt like it. Because I have the right to. Because I'm biased.
Okay, so I'm not like I'm not already at the fucking rock bottom point of my fucking life, and you're just gonna.
It was like an 100 out of 10. Can you believe it?
Literally. Anyways, but I mean, I thought the nude was fab. And it was fab.
It was fab. A 9 out of 10 is fab.
Yeah, period. Yeah, sorry, there wasn't enough dick and balls in there for you. Oh, my bad. Next time. Yeah, next time I'll wear my binder in it. Yeah, I took this nude and then I was like I was like, wow, this like nude is like so good. And I jerked off to my own nude.
Wow.
Yeah, I beat off to my own nude and it was like fab. I looked so good and I was like, wait, like I actually like I'm so hot, like I'm so beautiful. And I didn't need anyone to tell me that. I just like I looked at that photo of myself and I was like, I look so fucking good and I'm so like I'm so horny right now and I'm like not fucking anyone. I'm gonna like fuck myself.
What about the guy you were sexting? He didn't play any role.
I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck about him, literally. But yeah, no, I was like, yeah, it was like kind of iconic. And like, I feel like I now want to like take more like nude photos of myself and just like keep them. So in the future, if I ever am sexting someone, I don't have to take a photo of myself in the moment. I can just like send one from like my saved folder. But you know, people do this, right?
Yes.
I've never done that before. Like I've never kept like a saved folder of like my nudes. Like if somebody is like wants a nude photo from me, I'll just like I'll take one in the moment. And it sucks because sometimes I look really chud. So then I'm like, actually, I don't want to send you a photo. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense to have a couple saved ones then.
Yeah.
If you're not going to like just
yeah.
take a dick
It
pic
just
like
takes
that.
like I think taking a good nude takes a lot of work and a lot of guys like don't realize that. Like they're like, anyway, so then I was talking about taking this nude on my story and then this guy that I used to fuck, the BWC, he like responded and was like, send proof. And then I was like, ugh, fine. So then I sent him the photo. I like censored out my bits, my chicken bits. And then I jokingly, like I sent it to him and then he was like, holy shit, like, you know, holy fuck, that body of yours, it's absurd. And I was like, thank you. And then I jokingly said to him, like, send me a video of you coming with the sound on. I was like fully joking. Like I didn't think he was gonna do it. And then like I was on the way to my psych appointment in like an Uber at like 1:45 p.m. during the day. And then I get a video from him and then I open it and it's like this full like flash video of him jerking off his big white cock and like coming everywhere and like moaning like I was like, girl, do you have a job? Like it's 1:45 p.m. Like, baby, I've got places to go and things to do. I'm on the way to my psychiatrist and you're lying in your bed jerking off. And then I responded, I was like, that's iconic. I was like, no, this is what I said. I said, oh, so hot. I mean, the video was like, it was confronting and it was scary. Like, and I guess it was like, I was like, damn, like you really just had that on lock and you sent it to me. But I was like,
what if it's an older video?
I mean, yeah, I don't even know if it was like pre-saved or if it was like what it was. But like, I was like, I can't believe like I've never like actually like been sent a video of somebody like jerking off with like sound on because I've never asked for a dick pic in my life, right? So then I was like, wow, like guys really pull through. Like guys are not afraid to whip their cock out and jerk it off until they finish, and then come everywhere and make all these noises like, ugh, ugh, ugh.
It's amazing.
It's like life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
You know? But like then I was like thinking like maybe this is like something that I need to tap into, like sexting, because I've just never really been a fan, but I kind of like get it. Like, yeah. Yeah. I'm just all for like I think I'm just such like an instant gratification person. I'm like, if I want like me want sex now, like me Uber to someone's house and get my pussy 888 and then have sex, right? But then it's like I like with sexting, it's like you're like not fucking, and then by the time that you actually get to fucking, it's like you've like waited for it. Like you're like you know, you're like edging yourself, right? Until the time that you fuck. And I was like, that's iconic. Anyways, I'm beautiful, and that's all I wanted to say. And yeah, I got sent a full frontal like coming video with the sound on with flash. The flash was crazy. I'm like, you're like, no, it was like no, and oh my god, and it was like a fucking volcano doll. Like it was just like all coming out like.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
The human body is like amazing. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna like have sex with him again. I feel like he wants to, but I'm just like.
What makes you think he wants to? I wonder.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I've been good in my celibacy. I want to keep going. You know, I'm literally edging myself. Like this is Guna. This is like Guna final boss. I'm literally purposely being celibate so I can edge myself so that the time that I finally have sex, it's like gonna be like, I'm gonna like splatter. Like I'm gonna Splatoon everywhere. You know, girl, like
Inkling.
literally like Super Soaker by Earth Eater. That's what it's gonna give. So yeah, I'm so excited to finally get deflowered.
Oh my god.
In the future.
Your virginity is really back.
Virginity is a social construct, like what we were talking about in the past episode.
Congratulations.
So yeah. Anyways, I think we should end the episode.
Yeah.
Unless anything.
No. I'll save it for next week.
Okay. Well, yeah. Thanks for swinging by and doing this week's episode.
It's okay. I came for nylon mostly. No, it's okay. Thanks for podcasting.
It's okay.
Yeah. You're like an open book.
What?
You're like an open book.
In what way?
You say everything.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
It's a terrible thing. It's terrible.
Thanks for calling me a book, I guess. Oh, also my sister gave me this like jade horse necklace, which is so fab. To me, I cried because I was like genuinely like at my lowest point in life.
Should we do the joke?
Which one?
The one I told when we went to get coffee?
No.
Why?
We can do it next time. It's not that funny. Fine. So like when I used to have a jade bangle, I would like someone would ask me my name and I'd be like, my name's Jade, and I'd point at the bangle. So then I'm like, so now I have this like jade horse necklace. It's like, my name's Jade, and then I like pull the jade up.
That's not the joke.
Oh, like, so I would say like, my name's Jade, and then they'd be like, what? And then I'd be like, Jade, like The Rock.
Your name's Dwayne. Like Dwayne The Rock. Like Dwayne The Rock.
So comment down below if you thought that joke was funny. Oh, you're just fucking beside yourself now. Okay. Anyways, I think that's all for today. But yeah,
right,
thanks for
Dwayne.
listening. We'll be back next week.
Okay, see you next week, Dwayne.
Oh, sweaty, dude. Fuck.
I got nervous telling the joke.
Okay. Well,
Was it
yeah.
bad?
No, it was cute. It was good.
Whatever.
You're funny. You're
Nuh-uh.
funny.
Apparently not. All right, me and Dwayne will catch you next week.
Okay, well, yeah, thanks for listening.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Wait. Morning. It's young meat.